Alright, I think I've finally managed to get this airplane to fly. As you clearly can tell though, it's not exactly the way it looks like in the anime. Unfortunately, in the current state I have this thing in the current electronics I have this thing in, the setup I have this aircraft now is the only way this thing actually flies correctly. So with that being said, I replaced one of the propellers that were giving me problems, and I also changed the center point of the battery. It doesn't look like much, but with the battery being here, it actually does fly correctly. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fully charge up the battery, and I'm going to go outside and show what this thing flies like. Alright, so the owner of the field finally cut a small little swath for, I guess, me, but I'm guessing he might be doing a twofer each day or whatever. But there's a nice little spot for me to stand and fly my aircraft. And here's said Maycross aircraft. Ah, look, I got a little co-pilot. Oh, 2 co-pilots. No, 3. Alright. Put my hat cam on, hope to God I'm going to record this. And turn on the airplane and go on. Airplane on. Controller on. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oh, something died. Oh, that was a bad move. I gotta make sure I didn't overheat the propellers, and I also gotta retrim it so it goes to the right a little bit more, because I know what's going on here. Give me a second, I gotta turn off the aircraft so I can trim it. It's how these, okay, yeah, the motors are getting a little warm, so I can do one more flight and then I gotta end the video. These motors are getting pretty freaking warm. Okay, yeah, these motors are really warm. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm actually experiencing something that I never really experienced in this poor little aircraft. So, I'm going to let this thing cool off. I'm going to tweak it slightly. I'm going to move the battery ever so slightly more forward so it doesn't high off like it did. And I'll come back when this thing's all cooled down. Well, sad times, sad times. The other motor decided to finally die. This motor here still spins, but this motor here does not spin at all. Well, actually it does spin, but it spins very loosely, which means this motor practically overheated. So now I only got this one good motor here, and I got one good motor from the other Maycross aircraft that flew. But well, I guess this will be a leadway into what I was originally talking about for flight test. I mean, on the flight test forums. Basically, I like the feedback I've been getting, and as you can tell, this thing is a true flying aircraft now, even though I modified it quite a bit. But I'm still having overheating issues, as you can tell. I like that one guy linked me to a pair of motors I can get off eBay, and they're supposedly for the Delta Ray. Unfortunately, those motors still have the gears on them on the shaft. So with the current setup I have, I can't get it to work because I have to remove those gears. And from what I could tell, those gears are probably hard fitted on by the factory, so if I go to try to remove those gears, I'll end up destroying the motors in the process. So maybe someone can actually point me to a pair of motors that I can use that actually don't have any gears on the on them or anything like that, that I can just stick standard little 4-inch props on them, like the props that the Yellow Bee and the RC Delta Ray has. Basically, they just gotta be able to withstand a 2-cell lithium polymer. So, like I said, at least now I have a proof of concept, and I actually had it flying. I legitimately had the thing flying, but like I said, one of the motors decided to puke on me again. So, unfortunately for now, you will not be seeing another video of my RC Maycross playing until I can get a new pair of motors and a new pair of propellers that can actually survive the punishment I'm putting them through. So hopefully someone can link me to what I need for a decent price so I can get this thing back up and running. Alright, for some reason or another, the voltmeter I was going to use for this video does not want to register stuff correctly, even though it's got a good battery in there and whatnot. But I decided just to go for an old PC fan. Alright, so I want to see what would happen if I try to get this motor right here power and see if I accidentally blew out the motherboard or not. So for instance, right now when I give it right throttle or left throttle or whatever, hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Stupid shitty ass Yellow Bee motherboard. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this motor here still works, and as you can tell, when I give left input for the airplane to turn left, the left motor spins. But when I tell the left motor here to go right, nothing. Stop doing that. Piece of shit Yellow Bee electronics. Alright, so watch this fan right here. So, as you can tell, I did not blow out the electronics. I just overheated a poor motor and made it stop working. So the electronics themselves still work, even though they're flaky as hell, as you can tell by this video with that motor constantly spurting, even though I'm giving it no commands to spurt. But with that being said, this still shows why I need to have two inline engines without gears on the shafts that can handle a 2-cell lithium polymer battery. So at least I didn't blow the electronics. So basically, like I said, all I need is 2 inline motors that can handle a 2-cell battery and 2 propellers that can fit within these little lines right here, which are basically, I believe these are little 4-inch props. 2-inch per blade or whatnot. The people that know about this stuff know more about it than I do, but hopefully someone can point me to what I need to get this thing up and running again.